Hello everyone. A very good evening. This is Dr. Khushbu from Segen Mantras, Segen Cure, Segen Yoga, and Segen Healing. So, in this video, I'm going to brief you about the training program that we are soon starting. This program is, first of all, not for the kids directly. It is a Segen Yoga parent training program. Let me just share the brochure with you, and then I'll detail you. Yeah. So this is a program which I started a few months back. We have completed two batches of it, and the third one we are starting from 1st of October. In this um, yoga training program, it is not just the techniques or different ways of doing yoga with the kids and making them do the asanas that we want. It's more about learning about the science of yoga, so that you understand the basics of it, which you can implement as and when the situation comes, the the conditions, the challenges you or anyone in the family, your child, whoever is facing. So basically, the idea here is, like we in medical science, it takes us 5.5 good years to understand the human system, how a human system normally functions, the physiology, the pathology, the anatomy. Similarly, this is a yogic science which is so deep and so wide that it just can't be understood in that 1 month's time. But whatever I have learned from my mentors at Pause and Learn, and it's not just about the syllabus that I went through during my uh, the trainers yoga trainers course. It's more about how I learned the practical aspects of that. Then I tried to um, make Vian do these different yogic practices, but somehow it was getting very challenging to make your child do something which is very slow, apparently a little boring. Like kids enjoy more of dances and other forms of exercise. So I tried to learn the different ways of making a child do it. But the two things, if we just practice them individually, separately, like you are practicing the authentic and traditional yoga, but not making it child friendly, the child will not do, though it is helping, therapeutic, medicinal, but the child won't do it the way he's supposed to do. Secondly, if you're doing it in just a kiddish way to make the child do it well, enjoy it thoroughly, so you are missing on the essence. So we definitely need both the things. This whole program is designed in such a way, yeah, the second page is designed in such a way. So if you see the program structure here, it is spread over a month's time, 1 month. Sorry. And 1 month is the minimum period that we will need here. It can even stretch to a little, maybe 2 months. I can't commit that now. It all depends upon the like it all depends on you, how you follow the timelines, how much time you are able to dedicate to this. But if it stretches by 10, 15, 20 days, we'll do it that way. There's no rush. So we will be talking about all the fundamentals of yoga and understand human body from a yogic perspective. What is yoga as a science? We'll spend some time understanding that. Then we will also see in brief, like, any medical course, whether it like MBBS ho, BHMS ho, BAMS ho, you are spending 5.5 good years to understand that. तो हम उसको 1 महीने में तो definitely नहीं पूरा कर सकते. But we will touch the concept so that we understand the human body from a yogic perspective as well as from a medical perspective, and then see how exactly to restore that balance with whatever things, however things manifest themselves. Then week 3 and week 4 will be all about practical part, where you learn about all the mantras, mudras, different all other like yogic modalities, yogic practices, the pranayamas, the postures. The focus is not alone on the postures. There are so many other things which we can do with our kids. And once you enroll, we will go through a session where, like, we will meet up before starting it formally with all the recordings and all. We will meet up for a session where I will be taking you through how we split the sessions. Week 1 में क्या चीजें कैसे होंगी, क्या हम रिकॉर्डिंग मोड में करेंगे, क्या हम लाइव सेशंस में करेंगे. Similarly, how will be week 2, week 3, week 4, the practical part, how will that be done. So it's not about me teaching you 20 or 50 different yogic postures and 5 mudras and 6 pranayamas. It's not at all like that. I want you to understand the human body from a yogic perspective. If there is any imbalance, you are able to understand which, like, suppose अगर अभी आपको कुछ ऐसे symptoms आ रहे हैं, तो you can do a little guesswork that acha, this is something which is a GI upset, the upset in the digestive system. This is something which is coming from a disturbance in my respiratory system. So let's understand that first from a yogic point of view कि हमारा अंदर कौन से energy channels disturbed हैं. So we need to understand the energy channels and energy centers first. Then we'll understand the disturbance so that we are able to diagnose कि जो चीज है वो है क्या. Once you're able to make the correct diagnosis, maybe first the probable diagnosis and then the correct diagnosis, then you'll be able to form your own prescription. That is what we mostly look for. But is it easy to make that prescription without having the basic knowledge? We need to know that first. तो हम तब अपना prescription बना पाएंगे. Dosage, administration, वो सब हम definitely अपने creative ideas से और अच्छा कर लेंगे. So we will cover all this, like right from understanding the base up to how to make our kids do. And this program is not just for children. First 2 batches I definitely kept it for a specific age group, but now we are not doing it for any specific age group because this is a program which you can learn for your own self as well. So yoga is same for everyone, just that the ways differ a little bit, which we will all go through that once you provide me your details in the registration form. So if you have any doubts, any further questions. Acha, one more thing before I finish this video. We are starting the batch from 1st of October and registration is open till 30th September. But there is a special offer when it comes to the charges for this course. That offer is valid only till earlier I had kept it for till tomorrow end of the day, but I'm extending one more day. So 27th September, end of the day, 27th September. If you enroll by then you have a special offer for which you need to drop me an email. I'll share my email ID in the video link below. It's dr.khushbu, Khushushboo, Shugani without any space in between, Shugani @gmail.com. So this is about the training program. For any details that you want, please drop me an email and I shall share the details with you on the same. And we start from 1st of October. And one more thing before I close. We often have this question ki abhi my child is not ready, so should I learn it for him? So So yes, you should, because this is not something which is just for your child. This is for you to get into that zone to help your child. And then our kids learn a lot by imitation. This is one thing why it is important. The other thing is yoga is not something like a session. ये हम कोई webinar नहीं कर रहे हैं. It's like an intensive training program. You're learning something which will be with you for the lifetime. You can use it anytime during your whenever you face issues, whenever you face that problem. But if this thing has become a part of your routine, if this has become a part of you, it'll be easy for you to pass it on to your child, to train your child, and you can use it anytime. And one more thing, like the previous two batches, we did a mix of um, the first batch was more live, the second batch was a mixed practical sessions we did live, and the theory part we did in the audio recordings. But this time I have everything available in the recording, so even if you are in a different time zone, we will meet up in between for interactive sessions to clarify all your doubts and questions and everything. Other than that, we will form a closed group in which we will keep asking and sharing our experience, questions. I will be always available to you to answer your questions, whatever questions you have coming up, either from the audios or from the practice, whatever you are doing. So we'll keep a group for that. And over and above that, we will have some live sessions. So far, I have decided 2 live sessions for theory discussions and doubt clarification, and 2 for the practicals. But if more are needed, we will definitely do that as well. And at the end of this program, each parent individually, a one-to-one session with whatever specific your experiences, your concerns are. You can definitely have a session with me. But if, like, after we end the program in a month's time, you have to schedule that session with me, which will be included in the course. But if it stretches further, like if you come back to me for that one-to-one session after a month of the program ending, then that will be a paid session. So that's just to keep things to end within the timelines. Otherwise, one batch will go on forever kinds. But also to assure and ensure you that I am always available. So yeah, that's all, guys. So if you have any questions, please drop me an email. I shall post drop my email in the description. Thank you.